What is going on? I'm just making this quick video to discuss this because this needs to be discussed. In this video, I am discussing work-life balance and how, in my opinion, it's a myth, because the way our current work culture is set up, it's not set up for someone to actually have a life outside of their job. They expect you to drop everything that you've got going on for your job. You ever notice that? So like, your children are sick, who cares about them being sick? You need to come into work. You got a flat tire, somebody that's in your family or a close friend needs assistance with a flat tire or needs help with something, drop everything, who cares? You need to be at work. So, because again, they expect you to be at work 5 days. Some of us work 6 days, some of us work 7 days. A lot of us have second and third jobs. They expect your life to evolve around your job instead of your job evolving around your life. Because really, it should be life-work balance, not work-life balance. Okay, a lot of us have outside responsibilities. And when you're the main, for example, if you're in a situation where you're the main person that has to help people do things in your family or in your friend group, right? People come to you for assistance, things of that nature. You've got dependents, you've got, you know what I mean? Things of that nature. It makes it difficult for you to really have a work-life or life-work balance, because like literally you're the one that has to pick up people, has to drop people off, has to help people get to their doctor's appointments, set up their doctor's appointments, make sure that they're going to physical therapy, make sure that they're taking their medication, pick up their medication from the pharmacist, things of that nature. You're the one running the errands, right? And a lot of us that have older family members, elderly or older parents, family members and parents who have disabilities and physical health issues and that nature, mental health issues and that nature, we take on a lot of those responsibilities now because they are unable at the moment. So when they're talking about this whole work-life balance situation, it really does become annoying, because you expect someone to be at work 8+ hours a day, 5, 6, 7 days a week, as if we don't have other responsibilities outside of our job. And then in my case, I'm literally expected to do the job of 4 to 6 people in my job while only being paid for one. So it does become, I forgot this again. It does become frustrating when it's like you're expected to be at work every single day. Like, I really do think personally, we need to switch up. We need to switch up the work-life setup. Like, one, I'm just going to go on and say it. We don't need 40-hour work weeks anymore. And we definitely don't need to be working over 40 hours. Realistically, 4 days a week, in my opinion, would be a better setup. A lot of us need 3-day weekends so we can actually truly recover and rest, because a lot of us are working second and third jobs anyways. So it's like having an extra day added to the weekend could potentially give a person a day off for a change, or a day to reset truly. Because a lot of us, we don't have reset days. We're literally expected to just work around the clock 7 days a week, 365, 24/7. You know what I mean? So you're not really getting time off. Okay, then if you have family and dependents, when you get off work or it's the weekend, let's be honest, is it really a day off, or are you running errands and trying to take care of family, trying to take care of your dependents? So it just really does, after a while, just becomes extremely tiring. And also, you just get tired of wasting 8+ hours of your day at a job. I'm just being honest, especially if you're not going to be making a decent living. Like, I'm going to be here till 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I'm making poverty pay. And then I got to turn around, go and pick my mom up, get all of her belongings, because she's going to be with me for the next week or two. And that's on me. And I got to make sure that she's, get her doctor's appointments and make sure she gets to her appointments, make sure she's taking her medication, make sure that her needs are met, while still ripping and running with dealing with my job and trying to help with my granny and helping with other things that I'm working on. So it does become extremely frustrating, especially for jobs where, hello, they should be work from home, remote anyways. Why are we coming into an office to sit behind a computer when we can do that from home? You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You're already not paying us enough as it is to be here. And then I still need to drop the car that I just was able to get back at the dealership so they can install this evap piece so the engine light isn't on. So I got to figure out how I'm going to schedule that, because a part of my job is what? Outreach. And when you're doing outreach, you need reliable transportation. So trying to schedule that is like, again, now I have to be back without a car for a couple of hours until they're able to fix it. And then the day that they want me to come is the day that I have 2 outreach events on a Wednesday and a Thursday. And it's like, dude, I have outreach events to go to. Like, I could potentially drop it off Thursday morning at like 8:15, but then I would immediately need to have a loaner car to get back to work. I can't wait for you guys for 2 and 3 hours. Even though Thursday is technically supposed to be my work from home day. But this is what I'm talking about by, you know, a lot of times the remote day isn't even a remote day, because if you're in outreach, what is really a remote day when you have outreach events? You're still going to have to physically get up and go somewhere. So it's still not a remote work from home day. So anyways, I just wanted to vent about that real quick. You know, a lot of you are going to look at this and be like, you know, what you're talking about is not new. This is a pity party. Woe is me. You're lazy, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is a lot of us are burnt out and we're sick and tired of these jobs. They don't work around our schedules. They expect us to not have a life outside of our jobs. And then they're extremely demanding. You know, you're asking for all of these things and adding more and more responsibilities on our plate, but there's never a discussion about the increase in pay. Like, why aren't you paying us more since you're adding more responsibilities? You know, because you're definitely not paying us enough to live. Like, again, I get paid this Friday, and I already have, what, $566 that's basically due on the 6th of March. Which I'm going to split in half, right, to try to cut it up so it can be more affordable. But this is what I'm talking about. By $566, and I'm not even getting $1,200 every 2 weeks. I'm losing half of my check off rip. And then you think I'm going to be sitting up here stressed out over you? You're crazy. Anyways, this is why I said we got to make changes. And you stay tuned. I'm going to have more videos where I'm literally showing you what my next steps are. I am serious about the HVAC program. I got an opportunity to also work immediately in HVAC because people are hiring in my area and need people badly. So that's what I'm about to be looking into, because I can't stay working where I'm at and this being my only source of income with today's cost of living.